Home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Antonio Missions and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Greg Perkinson, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, EK?
Remember, Matty, he's just basically your three-pitch pitcher. Not going to overwhelm you with a bunch of different pitches, but still good enough stuff to give you problems. Adam
Zahorik strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Adam Zahorik.
And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Drilled down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
That's a tough way to start a ball game on the mound. He makes a good pitch. He gets himself a ground ball, but it's in a spot where they can't make a play on it.
Now to the plate, Jimmy Lundy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
Miguel Cairo.
Miguel Cairo will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you've got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well, as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
That evens it up, 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. High and deep to right center field. Barrios ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, they are definitely not having any trouble seeing this guy so far. A second runs in to score on the double. It's 2-0 now already, and he's already putting his guys in catch-up mode here in the first inning.
Brian Hindley stands in with another first inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and That's not working for him.
No one out with a runner at second. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lined back over second. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And he is safe at the plate. And the lead is now 3-0.
Boy, you hate to even consider getting the bullpen going here in the first inning, but we may see some stirring down there pretty soon now. That's 4 straight hits to start things off here in the first inning.
Stepping in, Lance Leahy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Liner toward right center. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
It may be time to go to yellow alert now. That's 5 straight hits off him here in the very first inning. He still hasn't gotten an out yet. Looks like they're just sitting back and teeing off on him.
Rocky Gale will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Hilton sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Steve Ramirez steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hilton on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Ramon Alfonso set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
0-2 count. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. San Antonio's out in front, 4-0. Miguel Santana, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Darryl Moffitt comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Darryl Moffitt.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Cairo has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Marshall Bowden steps in now. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. The very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
The one thing scouts and front office people like to look for in young hitters is that strikeout to walk ratio. The real prospects are the guys that can learn plate discipline early in their careers, and that's good work there.
Steven Barrios takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out the walk, but then he got a little impatient trying to steal second base. And they throw him out pretty easily there on the first pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Boy, an a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cairo is calling for it, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Second inning coming up here at Blue River. The Missions lead it 4-0. Miguel Santana makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's check out the Springfield defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
Adam Zahorik stands in. In there at the knees, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 pitches right on the outside corner. If he's going to keep looking at him, they might as well just stay out there. Why not?
And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Jimmy Lundy stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
2 quick outs in the inning. This hitter's job is to work the count, get on base, and give his middle-of-the-order hitters a chance in this inning.
Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center.
And he's doubling his pleasure already. 2 at-bats so far, and now 2 doubles. He's looking like he's seeing the ball pretty well.
Standing in now, Miguel Cairo hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, it looked like this inning was just about in the books, but then you get the 2-out double to put the man in scoring position. Next hitter follows that up with a base hit here and makes something out of the inning after all.
Stepping in now, Brian Hendley, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Got to wonder if the natives will start to get restless here.
Well, it's definitely not the start to this game this crowd was hoping for. Far from it.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he takes a called strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Lance Leahy gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Left side. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. San Antonio's out in front, 5-0. Leading off the inning, Stephen Hilton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game. Nope.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. And with that, let's check out the San Antonio defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Terry Lyons settles into the box for his first chance. Into the windup and the pitch. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 6th, first baseman,
Rod Jitsi gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rocky Gale is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
catcher, Rocky Gale.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Into the box, Steve Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hilton giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ramon Alfonso in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Skied into straightaway right. Moffitt is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Franz Borowitz digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Franz Borowitz.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Vince Adorno gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
A pause and the 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
I think he bounced back okay from the walk. 3 pitches, and see you later.
Greg Perkinson.
The pitcher, Greg Perkinson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate.
A wise decision to pull it back. You've got to make sure you bunt at strikes. You're playing right into their hands if you don't.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
In now, Darryl Moffitt. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
2 out here and a runner at second. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More baseball on the show right after this. Miguel Santana is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Pitcher, Miguel Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Hilton is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1 pitch out to begin the 4th.
Now batting, Shortstop.
At the plate, Adam Zahorik. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Splitter, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
So many times pitchers will get ahead, then they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Jimmy.
Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Lundy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hold strike on the change, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Belted high in the air out to left. Hilton ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Center fielder number 6, Miguel Cairo.
Well, he's hoping to just get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is now 8 hits he's allowed already, so you know, he's got to be running out of chances to turn things around.
Miguel Cairo will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally a go-to pitch for this guy. But it hasn't really shown that downward action like he usually has.
Heading out towards shallow right. Moffitt is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Marshall Bowden is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and two.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 1-2. Here it comes. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Now batting, center fielder, Stephen Barrios.
Striding into the box, Stephen Barrios. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready now, Stephen Hilton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And Matt, that was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled him last time up, so it'll be interesting to see if they attack him with a breaking ball again here.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's bounced back nicely here after the leadoff single. Kept the guy anchored at first. He's done what he's needed to do.
Terry Lyons stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. From the stretch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out with the man at first. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit all the way, but let's check out the attempt here at first base. I think maybe if he stretches out, he could have knocked this ball down, but instead you see that ball get on just a little too quickly there as he gives it the sliding effort. I think that ball was headed for right field all the way.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cairo on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. And the run will score all the way from first. But now a 5-2 game.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a two-run triple.
At the plate, Franz Borowitz. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tap fouled at home plate. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
After walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The Missions lead it 5-2. Brian Hindley heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. High pop-up. Jitsi is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Lance Leahy.
Lance Leahy steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Barrios ranging back, still going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. John Wheeler is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Wheeler. Now batting.
Standing in now, Rocky Gale.
Rocky Gale.
High in the air out to center field. Barrios has a beat on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Steve Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 5th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 6-2. Leading off the inning, Vince Adorno, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way.
Vince Adorno.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. A little shaky here to start the 5th.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Hot shot to third. Henley right there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Catcher.
Robert Fitzgerald will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Springfield Cardinals. Number 85, Robert Fitzgerald.
Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Now batting, right fielder,
Darryl Moffitt will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, he didn't get the call there, but he's making some quality pitches on that outside corner.
2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. The Missions lead it 6-2. Tom Long will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21, Tom Long.
Ramon Alfonso will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Ramon Alfonso.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Stepping in now, Miguel Santana, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hilton is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Adam Zahorik gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Marshall Bowden will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Steven
Barrios will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. So getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder
Stephen Hilton, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Jimmy Lundy is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Miguel Cairo ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Into the box, Brian Hindley, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runners on first with 1 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The relay throw, and he's safe.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner at first had to wait and see if that ball was going to get caught or not. If there's two away, most likely he scores easily. Instead, they have to wind up holding him at third base. I got to tell you, if that were me standing on second base right now, I'd be saying, yo, where's my RBI?
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Lyons is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Rocky Gale.
Rocky Gale will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Oh, what a dive. The throw. He's out.
Oh, love it.
Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Terry Lyons steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman,
Rod Jitsi had a 2-run triple in his last AB, and here he is into the box again.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Lucas Woodson will get the call now, as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Woodson.
Rod Jitsi steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, let's give you another look at this 6-pitch sequence. Now, you're going to see as the dots come up that he isn't messing around right here. He's pounding the strike zone. All 6 of these pitches are going to be in the zone. So he's just saying, this is what I got. What do you got for me?
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
That's definitely a borderline pitch there on 1 and 2. I don't think he could have had any argument at the plate if that was called strike 3.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cairo is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alejandro Cabrera will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Spot, number 22, Alejandro Cabrera. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot, number 5.
Steve Ramirez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Leading off with the missions, first baseman, Steve Romero.
In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Still 2-2. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I'd want to have a word or two myself.
In now, Ramon Alfonso, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Now, you can't take any more pitches like that. You don't like it, you got to at least try and fight it off.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Chad Matheny will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Chad Matheny.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Mm.
2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
2-2.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Frank Garces is on out of the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
60, Frank Garces.
Vince Adorno will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Vince Adorno.
Right side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 5, second baseman, Roger Gutierrez.
Roger Gutierrez will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Darryl Moffitt will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Nope.
Low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count. But this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Marshall Bowden will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
In tied at 93, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
You know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Steven Barrios will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Steve, Eric, and I are back with more after this. Adam Zahorik will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting them 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jimmy Lundy.
In now, Jimmy Lundy. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Center fielder, Miguel Cairo.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cairo. He singled his last time up. And the pitch. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nothing doing here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 6-2. Stephen Hilton will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against him.
Standing in now, Terry Lyons, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And his command is starting to desert him a little bit here. You hate to hit a guy and then follow that up by falling behind the next hitter, but that's what we're seeing.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Rod Jitsi will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Enrique Diaz will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Rod Jitsi will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball and keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Kevin Calderon will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runner scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
You know what? These guys will just not go away. This is going to wind up being a triple. The lead is now down to 2, and can you believe it? The tying run is going to get a shot to hit here in the 9th inning.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. A man at third with one away. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Boy, that pitch is a nice weapon to have when you really need a strikeout. He missed that one by about a foot.
Gutierrez.
Into the box now, Roger Gutierrez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
A man on third with 2 down. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the 9th. You cannot put that tying run on base.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Cairo is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Missions are victorious here. They win it 6-4. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score.